All right, buckle up. We are ranking the top 10 most expensive suburbs in Greater Cincinnati based on the numbers, not opinions. But after helping over 1,000 families move here, I can tell you the most expensive option is not always the one that feels like home. Let's see what feels right for you and your family. Cincinnati is full of incredible neighborhoods and suburbs, but today we're breaking down the top 10 most expensive suburbs in all of Greater Cincinnati, ranked using real data. Hey, I'm Danny Barron with the Barron Group, and we are the #1 large real estate team here locally. And if you're thinking about moving to Cincinnati or you already live here, this is going to be a fun one. We help our clients buy and sell homes in all of these areas. So please reach out if we can be a resource for you to guide your next move. We would love nothing more. For today's video, we're looking at 3 things for each location. Number 1, Zillow's Home Value Index. This is a monthly index that reflects the entire housing stock based on their algorithm, not just the homes that actually sold. Look, we know you guys are stalking Zillow, and we know there's a disparity from their estimates to what the actual sale prices this year were in the market. So we'll be sharing this number each time. Number 2, the average sale price in 2025. We actually pulled this data directly from the Cincinnati MLS for each neighborhood, so we can promise it's accurate for all homes listed. And number 3, the median sale price from the MLS. You should know what the median is based on your 5th grade math class, but I'm calling it out because you'll see that it's going to be a slightly different number than the average in each neighborhood. And here's why that matters to you. The average can be pushed way up by just 1 or 2 luxury sales, while the median shows you what most people are actually paying. So when you see both together, you're getting the full picture, not just the headline number. That's how you can tell the difference between a neighborhood that has a few high-end homes and one where the entire market is truly expensive. So here's what makes this list different. Price alone does not tell the whole story. Some of these places are truly luxurious, some are hidden gems, and some look great on paper, but they probably don't match the lifestyle people expect. By the end of this video, you will know which ones are worth the premium, which ones offer the best value, and which one you would actually want to call home. All right, let's get into it. Let's kick things off in Loveland, Ohio. And honestly, this is one of those places that just feels good the moment you arrive. Zillow has Loveland's home value at $435,000. But in 2025, the average home sale price was around $406,000, and the median sale price was around $353,000. Loveland is a scenic, family-friendly suburb located along the Little Miami River, and it's known for its walkable downtown, charming storefronts, and a strong sense of community. On any given weekend, you'll see families riding bikes on the Loveland Bike Trail, grabbing coffee at local cafes, or sitting by the river enjoying the view. It's the kind of town where people know each other, and that small town feel is a big part of why many people fall in love with it. Homes here range from classic ranches and colonials to newer developments on the outskirts of town. The schools are well regarded, the community hosts frequent festivals and events, and the overall vibe is relaxed and welcoming. If you are someone who loves nature, community, and a slower pace, but still wants access to Cincinnati, Loveland is a fantastic place to start. Coming in at number 9 is Blue Ash, and this one surprises a lot of people because of how strong the sales numbers are here. The Zillow Blue Ash home value is at $436,000, but in 2025, the average sale price, according to our research, jumped to $606,000, and the median was $570,000. Blue Ash blends small-town charm with big city access. It's one of the most walkable suburbs in the area, with Summit Park serving as the heart of the community. You've got concerts, food trucks, trails, playgrounds, and events happening year-round. Add in a thriving restaurant scene, coffee shops, and breweries, and it feels lively without being overwhelming. It's also a major business hub, home to thousands of companies, which makes it incredibly convenient for professionals. Most residents attend Sycamore Community Schools, which are consistently ranked among the best in Ohio. Housing here includes renovated ranch homes, 2-story colonials, and newer townhomes near the park and business district. If you love convenience, walkability, and a super strong job market, Blue Ash delivers in a big way. Now let's head into Wyoming, because this is one of those communities that just feels special the moment you drive through it. The Zillow home value in Wyoming is $473,000. In 2025, the average home sale price was $556,000, and the median sale price was $525,000. From the wide tree-lined streets to historic homes and manicured lawns, there's a sense of pride here that you can feel right away. It's a smaller suburb, but it carries a big reputation for charm, education, and community. Wyoming is an absolute goldmine for historic homes like Victorians, Tudors, and early 20th century colonials, many of which have been beautifully updated while still keeping their original character. You'll also find newer homes tucked into quiet streets that blend right in with the historic feel. Wyoming is known for its top-rated school district and strong community events throughout the year. From parades and festivals to outdoor concerts and neighborhood gatherings, it's a place where people truly know their neighbors. It's also conveniently located north of downtown Cincinnati, making it an easy commute while still enjoying a peaceful suburban lifestyle. Wyoming is perfect for buyers who want timeless charm, excellent schools, and a close-knit community atmosphere. Let's move north to Mason, because this is one of the fastest growing suburbs in Greater Cincinnati and a favorite for families. Zillow has Mason coming in at $496,000, but in 2025, the average home sale price was $538,000, and the median sale price was $490,000. Mason offers space, modern homes, and one of the strongest school systems in the entire region. Housing ranges from newer subdivisions and executive homes to custom builds on larger lots, which helps support its strong pricing. One of Mason's biggest draws is its school district, which is consistently ranked among the best in Ohio. Families also love the abundance of parks, walking trails, sports complexes, and community events that take place throughout the year. Mason is home to major employers, shopping centers, restaurants, and entertainment, including Kings Island. It feels like a self-contained city where you don't have to leave town to find what you need. Located north of Cincinnati with quick highway access to 71, Mason is ideal for buyers who want newer homes, top schools, and long-term value in a well-planned, high-growth community. And let's also throw an honorable mention to Westchester. Right next to Mason is Westchester, which narrowly missed our top 10. It offers outstanding schools, over 400 acres of parks, a massive shopping and dining scene, and an ideal location right between Cincinnati and Dayton. If you love Mason, Westchester is absolutely worth a look. Now let's talk about Madeira, because this is one of those places that instantly feels warm and welcoming the second you're driving through it. Madeira's Zillow value is around $513,000, and in 2025, the average home sale price was $657,000, with a median sale price of $550,000. Madeira has that small town charm with an upscale edge, and it's consistently one of the most desirable suburbs in the Cincinnati area for a good reason. It's located right next to Indian Hill, and a lot of buyers love that they can get a similar vibe: tree-lined streets, pride of ownership, strong schools, at a much more accessible price point than Indian Hill. The homes here range from classic mid-century properties to beautifully renovated colonials and newer construction. You will see a lot of thoughtful updates in this area. Kitchens opened up, additions, finished basements, and it's one of those suburbs where people invest in the home because they plan to stay. The walkable downtown is also a huge part of the appeal. You've got local restaurants, coffee shops, and community events throughout the year that make it feel alive and connected. And it's not a drive-everywhere suburb. You can actually get out, walk around, and feel like you're part of something. With the strong property values, friendly feel, and the ideal location close to the heart of Cincinnati, Madeira is perfect for buyers who want charm, convenience, and long-term stability. Next up is Mariemont, and if you've never been, this is one of those places that genuinely feels like it belongs in a movie. The Zillow Value Index in Mariemont is around $550,000, and in 2025, the average home sale price was at $538,000, with the median at $490,000. Mariemont is a beautifully planned village on the east side of Cincinnati, and the character here is just unreal. You've got English Tudor homes, brick colonials, and cottage-style properties that line up winding streets and open up into the iconic village square. And the best part is how walkable it is. You can walk to restaurants, shops, parks, and community events, which gives it that rare, true neighborhood vibe. Even though the homes here can be smaller than what you might get in Mason or Montgomery, the charm and lifestyle are what drive the demand. People are not buying Mariemont because they want the biggest house possible. They're buying it because they want the setting, the community, the architecture, and that feeling of living somewhere unique. The schools are highly regarded, and the village is known for being safe and welcoming. And you're still just minutes from downtown Cincinnati, but it feels like its own little world. If you value character, walkability, and community, Mariemont is one of the most emotionally appealing places to live in Greater Cincinnati. Now we're getting into quiet luxury with Amberley Village, and this is one of Cincinnati's best kept secrets. Zillow has Amberley Village at $564,000, and in 2025, the average home sale price was $636,000, with a median at $538,000. The moment you enter Amberley, you notice the difference. It's winding streets, mature trees everywhere, and large lots that make every home feel tucked away and private. It's peaceful, elegant, and it's also incredibly convenient because you are still close to everything. Homes here range from classic mid-century modern designs to large traditional estates, and many of them are ranch plans and sit on lots of an acre or more. So if you're someone who wants space and privacy, but you don't want to be way out in the middle of nowhere, Amberley checks a lot of boxes. Another big advantage is location. You're minutes from the Kenwood Town Center and the Kenwood Business Corridor, and you've got quick access to major highways, so getting downtown or to other parts of the city is really easy. Amberley tends to attract buyers who want that estate-style feel, mature landscaping, and a slower pace, while still being in a central part of town. If you love the idea of living somewhere quiet, green, and private, Amberley Village is an incredible option. All right, now let's talk about Montgomery, because this is one of the most polished, well-rounded suburbs in the entire Cincinnati area. The Zillow home value for Montgomery is $647,000. In 2025, the average home sale price was $785,000 and the median price was $689,000. Montgomery has a really nice mix of historic charm and modern luxury. You'll find beautifully preserved older homes closer to the historic downtown area, and you'll also find newer upscale subdivisions with large custom builds. It's one of those places where the streets feel cared for, the homes feel well kept, and the community itself feels intentional. Because it is. The downtown area is a huge part of the personality here. Boutique shops, local restaurants, and community events throughout the year. It gives Montgomery that small town warmth while still having the pricing and home styles of an upscale suburb. Another big draw is how easy it is to get around. You've got strong highway access, so commuting is simple, and you're close to places like Kenwood and Blue Ash for shopping and business. So you get that quiet neighborhood feel without sacrificing any bit of convenience. With top-rated schools and a strong sense of community, and very consistently strong property values, Montgomery is one of those places that feels like a safe bet long-term. But it also happens to be a really great place to live. Next up is Terrace Park, and if you're someone who loves charm, nature, and exclusivity, this one is going to make a lot of sense. Zillow has Terrace Park home values at $730,000. In 2025, the average home sale price was $873,000, and the median was $750,000. Terrace Park is a small village along the Little Miami River, and it's one of the most picturesque communities in the entire region. It has tree-lined streets, historic homes, and a peaceful atmosphere that feels worlds away from the city, even though you're still a reasonable drive to downtown Cincinnati. One of the reasons prices stay high here is very simple. Homes do not come up that often for sale. It's a smaller community, inventory stays tight, and demand is steady. So when something hits the market, it gets attention. Most homes here feature historic architecture and beautiful landscaping, and a lot of properties feel tucked into the greenery. It's quiet, it's close-knit, and it's the kind of place where people take pride in where they live. If you're looking for elegance, a calm lifestyle, and a true village feel with great access to the outdoors, Terrace Park is an exceptional place to call home. Finally, we've got Indian Hill, and this one is in a league of its own. Zillow has Indian Hill homes coming in at $1.5 million, and in 2025, the average home sale price was $2.25 million, and the median sale price was over $2 million. Indian Hill has long been the most prestigious and exclusive suburb in Greater Cincinnati. From the moment you drive through it, it feels less like a suburb and more like a collection of private estates. Winding roads, expansive landscapes, and a level of privacy you just do not get in most places. Properties right here in Indian Hill often sit on multiple acres and feature custom-built homes, long private driveways, and beautifully landscaped grounds. You'll also find equestrian-style properties and homes designed for true luxury living, the kind of places where the outdoor space is just as impressive as the house itself. What's interesting about Indian Hill is that it's not flashy, and it's not about being seen. It's about space, discretion, and peace, while still being close enough to Cincinnati that you can be downtown without a long haul. Indian Hill attracts buyers who want privacy, prestige, and long-term value, and it continues to set the standard for elite real estate in the Cincinnati area. Well, there you have it. Now I need to hear from you. Which suburb do you like the most around here? Or were there any surprises that were or maybe were not on this list? If you're thinking about moving to Cincinnati, reach out to us at the Barron Group. We would love to help you find the community that truly fits your lifestyle, budget, and long-term goals. And for goodness sake, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and stick around because we've got a lot more Cincinnati content coming your way in 2026. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.